Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Got a lot of videos to do, a lot of reviews. That thing on my tongue. But anyway, and my throat's a little sore, but you know, fuck it. But yeah, Dead Alive. Final episode. Yeah. 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 This one, I will say this. Origami. Like, seriously. She does not get the D. I know that sounds sexual, but no. She's being a bitch. You know. Total 100% bitch in this episode, final episode. Now, from what I understand, this is going to continue, hopefully. I think, because I've heard a few people from, because on this website I watched the anime episode. We're basically stating, there's going to be an OVA and, second season. Now, this one was called Things You Can't Give Up. So, Things You Can't Give Up. Episode 12. Final episode. At least it seems like it. I mean, usually, some anime websites tell you if it's the final episode or not. But we started off with Origami. She steals the thing. She sees Eat, Scare, Kotori. And Origami right now, no, fuck her. Fuck her. I don't care what development she might have later on. But as of now, you fucked up. You fucked up. And she's totally like, fuck you. Fuck you, Origami. Yeah, I'm gonna say fuck her. She deserves nothing. And she gets what's coming to her at the end. They put her where she belongs. But they're having a good time, Kotori and Shido. And, they're doing on rides, they're on a haunted house, all this stuff. You see Renee? And she's talking to one of the guys saying, this, I'm going to believe in Shido-san, and hopefully he can pull this off. And we have them at there on the bench, and we also find out, we go back to the AST headquarters, and I noticed that someone stole the equipment. No surprise, it was Origami. And basically, we have, she stole it, And we have them having a tender moment, Kotori, and then we also see this thing with Toka and Yoshino. But Yoshino stops Toka from going there because she's explaining to her that they need to be alone because of the situation. That's all the jazz. And that's all of the jazz about it. And what ends on happening is they're about to kiss, and here comes Origami. 100%, 100%. I hate her. I'm sorry. I hate her. I hate her right now. Because, very simple. She is completely blinded by vengeance. Even Toka's telling her, if you do this, Shido is going to be hurt for the rest of his life. She's like, I'm like, you know what? Truth be told, she deserves to die. Origami. I'm going to say it, yeah. Hello. Hate Bonkai for saying this, but, man, she was being unreasonable. Unreasonable. And what the AST did to her, 100% fine. Good. Deserves it. 100%. No questions asked. I'm glad they did that to her. She deserves it. She's being a bitch. End of story. And basically they're fighting, Kotori and Origami, and she stops, she don't leave her. I'm like, you don't give a flying. She's like, it's what she lives for, is to kill the spirit that killed her parents. Doesn't she realize, like, hey, she's like, I can't. I'm like, bitch, it's over for you. It's over for you. You're fucked. And she's like she just doesn't want. She wants to kill the fire spirit. That's pretty much her story here. And completely being a bitch. And even when Shido's talking to her and saying that now that spirit is inside of me. And what ends up happening is he kisses Kotori after running around, and I told you about Toka and Yoshino coming to help them. And they try to reason her, and she's like, nah, and she's being difficult. And then she loses all her power from the weapon that she was using. And she's got a gun. She says, and then she faints. I'm like, yeah, that's what you deserve. You deserve to faint like a bitch. Ugh. Yeah, I'm on some big time hate. Big time hate for Origami. So this series was, and also I forgot to mention, Kurumi showed up. But after the situation, we find out that her powers are sealed, and also from Kotori that apparently she's found out who the spirit was, who possessed her, made her into a spirit. And basically, she's found out about this information, and she's going to report it in so that she doesn't forget it. Because their memories were erased. And it was only after he kissed Kotori, that, and there was some slapstick moments where she kicked him and shit, Shido and stuff. But it was very minor. And like I said, we saw Kurumi. Now, Kurumi, she says, this isn't enough. So I guess we're going to see Kurumi eventually, again. Going on the Yadier kind of thing. And we saw Origami. And what's going on with Origami? She's in the hospital, and she's strapped down. Fucking A. Tell that bitch, you ain't going anywhere. You're going to be strapped down there for the rest of your fucking life. And you know what? Guess what? You're never going to see Shido again. Never. And the whole point of this is simple. Mana. Yeah. This all goes back to her. Because Mana only has 10 years left. So yeah, Shido basically doesn't want to see her do that, but she's gonna do it anyway, Origami. So fuck her. Back next season, if she returns to school and she sees Shido should just look at her and say, "Get the hell away from me." At least that's what I would do. That's bullshit, man. Total bullshit. Origami deserves to stay in that hospital for the rest of her life. Yeah, I'm not pulling any punches here, people. But overall, this was a good... It was... I mean, the general consistency, and I'm going to give this... the series, I'm going to give a 4. This episode... some good action, but nothing too crazy. I'd give it a 4.5, I guess. It was 4.5. The series as a whole, a 4. It was pretty good. And then the last thing we had in this episode was he was gonna kiss Toka, And they were all watching, kiss, kiss, kiss. And then Yoshino showed up out of nowhere. Yoshino and says, and the cat, it's the rabbit, and it's going between them. As Yoshino says, to be continued. And Yoshino said, and then Yoshino says, sometime. That's pretty much how it ended. Now, from what I understand, because I was, like I said, this anime, that was the episode I was watching it on this anime website, people were saying that there's going to be an OVA, extra episode, episode 13. And then eventually, when they finish, because they got to finish this light novel. Finish the light novel, then most likely they are going to continue with the second season. Because there's supposed to be more girls involved and such. And listen, people, tell me what you guys think about this. But personally, Origami, yeah, out. She's out. She's out. You try to kill Shido's sister. That's. And she's like, that's impossible. And when Shido was, the whole point was like, and she's like, yeah, she's having a tantrum. I'm like, bitch. Jump the fuck off. Get the fuck out. You lose. And she was just sitting there looking at look at the ceiling, because you're never going to get out of there after doing that stuff. She doesn't give a shit about Shido. All she cares about is killing his sister. So, in that regard, she has been disqualified. Yeah! You know what? I'm going to sound something really stupid. I prefer Kurumi. Yeah! Over Origami. That sounds silly, right? Because, Kurumi's out of her mind. But at least, she ain't going around on some fucking vengeance bullshit. So, in my opinion, from this series, Origami, she's finished. I don't see her with Shido anymore. And maybe you guys, and listen, I don't give a shit. If anyone who knows what happens in the light novel, prior to this last episode, further on, you can drop in hints to me, and spoilers, yes, I welcome it, of what happens with Origami. Because personally, as of now, Origami, you're dead to me, bitch. I went there. And another thing about this series is, apparently there's like at least 2 to 3 more spirits that Shido is supposed to go through and seal their powers for. So, but this was a good episode. I like the action. Like I said, 4 out of 5, 4.5. I'll say 4 out of 5. Series overall, 4 out of 5. And the reason why I'm giving this series a 4 out of 5 is actually because the first half was but the second half picked up. That's why I'm giving this a 4 out of 5. So the 4 out of 5 is actually because of... So if it was that the first half and the second half was insane, so the second half and the first half were same kind of situation happened in both halves, I'd probably give this series a 5 out of 5. So overall, this would probably get, I guess you could say, 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10, maybe. But I would say 8 out of 10. But this was a great series. I want more. I want more. I want more. I want more. So yeah, but Origami, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You don't give a shit. So Shido doesn't give a shit. He tells you, go fuck yourself. You want to go try killing my sister? Fine. But you know what? You're dead to me. Just, you know, so fucking stupid because she had feelings towards Shido. Those feelings are gone. I'm gonna say it right now. Those feelings are fucking gone. Because she didn't show any of those feelings. She didn't. So fuck her. But yeah, I honestly believe there's gonna be a season 2, but it's gonna be a while. Like I said, because I think what's going on is they're waiting for the light novel to end. And it's kind of surprising that this ended first. You know? Because the other shows actually are longer. Like Crime Edge hasn't ended yet. This ends first. Which I found surprising. But yeah. Good series, people. Go check it out, Data Live. Some people don't like it. I loved it. I loved the second half. It was fucking awesome. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Data Live. Man. Come on. I loved it. That's all I got for you guys. And I will be on the lookout for Season 2. Season 2. I want a Season 2. Gotta get my fix on Kurumi and all these girls and shit. So yeah, I want a Season 2. So yeah, this has been Bonkai 922, and I will see you guys later.